With Dr. Jack, he made the comment early on that if I was to keep my neck in line, basically everything else will follow its normal position and you won't have other problems related to hips and things like that. And by and large, in the last 2 years, I absolutely subscribe to that philosophy now because that's been my experience. During that period of time, I normally go and get a physical done, and during one visit, the stress test came back with unusual results. So I went in to see the cardiologist, and the cardiologist looked at the results of the test, and he sent me actually to see a pulmonary specialist to have me checked for sleep apnea. So it was determined at that time after a sleep test that I had sleep apnea, severe sleep apnea. I was suffering from shortness of breath, which had caused same symptoms. Coincidentally, I had the Atlas adjustments done about the same time. Once these adjustments were made, all the symptoms started to recede. And overall, the general condition of everything is much better. I'm not having there's no problem walking to the mailbox anymore, and there's been nothing else that's been done.
Shifted more onto the left.
Since I've been coming to Dr. Jack, which is probably about 2 years now, I've referred at least 8, maybe 10 people to him who had symptoms that I believed could easily be resolved with his techniques. To this day, those people are still coming in periodically for maintenance adjustments. One particular friend came with us just because he happened to be in the car in between stops, and we brought him into the office, and he had a problem with pain in his shoulder, and he said the pain in his shoulder he had was 20 years. He couldn't find any solution to it. He walked out of here, in his explanation, pain-free. He was smiling for the rest of his time he was in Orlando. Dr. Jack he's a fine human being to start with, and I wish he had a coffee bar here or something like that, because we'd come over here and hang out. He's a gentleman and an interesting guy, in addition to being a doctor that delivers what he promises.